Bienvenidos. Welcome to the tour of La Ciudad de México, Mexico City. We're going to see many different sites here in our capital. This will be different from most bus tours. Today, we will visit different neighborhoods and learn about some of our environmental problems. Our first stop, the National Palace, or Palacio Nacional, is the seat of the President of Mexico. It is located on Mexico City's main square, the Plaza de la Constitución. The location of the National Palace has been the seat of power since Aztec times. Many of its inner courtyards are painted with the murals of Diego Rivera, one of Mexico's greatest painters. Now let's look at another piece of artwork. This is the great city of Tenochtitlan that the Aztecs founded in 1325. Do you see the lake surrounding the city? Tenochtitlan was built on an island in the middle of Lake Texcoco in the Valley of Mexico. By 1519, the city was home to around 200,000 people. Look closely at the image. You can see lots of different parts of the city, such as canals and causeways. The causeways connected the city to the mainland. There were also pyramids and huge palaces. Another important part of Tenochtitlan was the thriving market. 60,000 people gathered here every day. They didn't use money, but instead bartered or traded for their goods. The Aztecs bartered for things like fancy feathers, animal skins, and our main food, corn. The Spanish built Mexico City right here on the ruins of Tenochtitlan. The Aztec culture is one of three cultures we will learn about in our tour today. We are now in Mexico City's main square, which we call the Zócalo. This is the city's cathedral, one of the most important Catholic churches in our country. After the Spanish conquered the Aztecs in 1521, they built their new cities on top of Aztec ruins. In fact, this cathedral was constructed on the foundation of an Aztec temple. It took 240 years to build. Notice how elaborate the outside of the church is? That's because the Spaniards brought a detailed architectural style to Mexico. The inside of the cathedral is as impressive as the outside. You are looking at the Altar of the Kings, called Altar de los Reyes, a beautiful golden structure located in the back of the cathedral. While we are stuck in traffic on the Paseo de la Reforma, picture yourself in one of the skyscrapers looking down on this busy street. The streets of Mexico City are always busy. With around 20 million people, Mexico City is one of the world's largest metropolitan areas. The city covers over 570 square miles in the Valley of Mexico. Mexico City is the center of government, as it was in Aztec and Spanish times. It's also the cultural center of the nation. For example, we have more than 50 museums that display centuries of Mexican art. On our tour, we will find great wealth, but we will also discover some of Mexico City's problems, like poverty, pollution, and of course, traffic. We're going to stop and get out here at La Plaza de las Tres Culturas, which means the Plaza of the Three Cultures. Here you will see Mexico's three main cultures all in one place.